Oh, one of the things we talked about earlier, and it's not really on the topic exactly that you were talking about, but you said there's a paradox in the industry that what sells isn't always what's needed. Could you touch on that?
Yeah, absolutely. So my mental agility planning and preparation skills class, one of the paradoxes of that class is that what I've found is that the people that are aware of the importance of having a strong mental game and strong decision making processes, and the people that like have figured out they know what they don't know and they want a framework for building that, sign up for my class. But the reality is, the people that need the class the most are the ones that it's an unknown. They don't know what they don't know. They don't know
Hmm.
how important that is. And so the paradox is that the people that show up to that class and spend 8 hours with me as we chop it up and have presentations and discussions need the class the least, whereas the people that need it the most typically don't want to sign up. They're out at tactical fantasy camp commando schools doing 4-man room clearing and body armor and a helmet. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's not really preparing them for realistic self-defense and realistic civilian self-defense scenarios. And so what sells is the fun stuff.
Hmm.
Um, and again, is just like with my 4-year-old, if all he ever ate was Reese's peanut butter cups, that'd be really really bad for him. And there's nothing wrong with some Reese's peanut butter cups, but sometimes you got to eat your vegetables. And so I joke that I'm a fine purveyor of fine vegetables because I've tried to structure and create and teach classes specifically for what people need rather than what's necessarily going to be the most fun.
Yeah.
But the reality of it is that uh, if you want a class to sell, then make it look really cool on social media. Come up with really some cool tactical operator name for it, and people are going to sign up. Whereas if you're like, hey, we're going to sit around and talk, talk about problem solving and violent encounters, people are like, wait, I'm not like Aussie repelling while firing my AR-15 one handed. No, you're not, and they don't want to show up. And
Hmm.
so I think it's important for people to be aware that there's nothing wrong with some fun. All right. And I try to have fun on the range. It's not, just drudgery when I'm teaching my live fire classes, but make sure you're balancing out your fun stuff, your like, zombie apocalypse centric class. Make sure you're balancing it out with some stuff that's, again, helps you when you're sitting in the daycare pickup line and all of a sudden some carjacker shows up and tries to drag you out of the car while your toddler's strapped into the back seat.
Right.